welcome to a Flawsome 20 with Lucy. Hope you had a great weekend, and now we're ready to start a new week. Today we're going to talk about wellness. What does wellness mean to you? Wellness is the harmony between your mind, body, and soul. Finding balance in that mind, body, and soul will definitely get you to a wellness state. So let's cover our mind first. Is your mind cluttered? Do you have a lot on your mind on a daily basis, or is it just today? Your mind must be clear before you could have a healthy mind. So what is on your mind right now? Let's declutter our mind. Are you worrying right now? Because you know that takes a lot of energy to worry. So let's cleanse our minds. What's on your mind right now? Do you happen to be a spiritual person? If you are, you could pray about that. You could pray to your God, please cleanse my mind and renew my mind today. If you're not a spiritual person, that's okay. You can tell yourself, let it go. Cleanse your mind. Easier said than done, for sure. But in order to have that full wellness holistically throughout your entire body, we are going to have to start with our minds. Clear those thoughts out. Any negativity going on in your mind? Are you nervous about something? Let's turn that negative into a positive. And don't let the negative just eat away at your mind, your thoughts. And because we are what we believe, right? So if we believe those negative thoughts, that's the way our life is going to be. That's the way our mind is going to think. You are in control of your mind. No one else is. No circumstances or actions are in control of your mind. Only you are. It took me a long time to understand that. I think I was 26 when I first realized that I can control what's going on in my mind. And that's how I was taught. I asked God to cleanse my heart and my mind and to renew my mind. It just helped me mentally get rid of what's not meant to be there in my mind. What's on your mind? Is it something that's negative, or is it positive? Positive energy is great. It's that negativity that really clouds our mind, our judgment, the way we look at things, our perception. Instead of letting those thoughts, negative thoughts, cloud your mind, instead of worrying about those issues or those things that are going on, focus on will definitely get you to a wellness state. So let's cover our mind first. Is your mind cluttered? Do you have a lot on your mind on a daily basis, or is it just today? Your mind must be clear before you could have a healthy mind. So what is on your mind right now? Let's declutter our mind. Are you worrying right now? Because you know that takes a lot of energy to worry. So let's cleanse our minds. What's on your mind right now? Do you happen to be a spiritual person? If you are, you could pray about that. You could pray to your God, please cleanse my mind and renew my mind today. If you're not a spiritual person, that's okay. You can tell yourself, let it go. Cleanse your mind. Easier said than done, for sure. But in order to have that full wellness holistically throughout your entire body, we are going to have to start with our minds. Clear those thoughts out. Any negativity going on in your mind? Are you nervous about something? Let's turn that negative into a positive. And don't let the negative just eat away at your mind, your thoughts. And because we are what we believe, right? So if we believe those negative thoughts, that's the way our life is going to be. That's the way our mind is going to think. You are in control of your mind. No one else is. No circumstances or actions are in control of your mind. Only you are. It took me a long time to understand that. I think I was 26 when I first realized that I can control what's going on in my mind. And that's how I was taught. I asked God to cleanse my heart and my mind and to renew my mind. It just helped me mentally get rid of what's not meant to be there in my mind. What's on your mind? Is it something that's negative or is it positive? Positive energy is great. It's that negativity that really clouds our mind, our judgment, the way we look at things, our perception. Instead of letting those thoughts, negative thoughts, cloud your mind, instead of worrying about, and that's by manifesting, recapping your highlights, attitude of gratitude, right? So again, you have control over your mind. What else brings us to a life of wellness? Our mind and our body. So let's talk about our body. Is there anything weighing your body down right now physically? Are you stressed out right now and feeling ill? Are you having pain? In order to get our body in balance, we need to move. Like I said, taking those walks is a great way to move and groove, right? Are you trying to lose weight? Or do you just feel a heaviness on your body? Because that does happen when our mind is cluttered. You worry, you stress, anxiety can kind of take over and make you feel physically sick. So taking care of your body is key. And that comes with, what are you feeding your body? What are you feeding your soul? Are you eating processed foods? Are you eating fast food? Did you know that in some restaurants, the salt is artificial? The pepper, I think it was pepper powder, is artificial. So if you even wanted to live that natural, organic life where all your food is natural, when you're going out to eat, that's a good question to ask. What is that made with? Who would have thought that would be so? Right? So eating processed foods can clog your arteries, which then can lead to heart disease, heart attacks. It's harder for your body to break down processed foods. So I would suggest just limit it. You don't have to eat fast food and processed food every day of your life. Today is a good day to change that. Let's live a more wellness and healthy lifestyle, right? To get to wellness. Eating natural and organic foods. Will you see a difference? Try it and then you'll know. I can tell you all day long that natural and organic foods are better than processed foods, but you won't know until you try it yourself. Again, you are in control of your body, of your mind, of yourself. So show yourself some love. Be sure to cleanse your body every day, sometimes twice a day. It's good to wash off today's worries and messiness, whatever it may be. It's very cleansing and it's good for your soul and having a peace of mind. So take care of you and take care of your body. Be sure to put yourself first. Right? So once you do clear your mind of that clutter, you can then focus on your soul and your spirit. What's weighing on your heart right now? Do you have any hurt? A broken heart? Dissatisfaction? If you do, we've got to cleanse that out. Like I said, if you are a spiritual person, pray to your God and ask for your God to renew your spirit, which will renew your soul, right? If you're not a spiritual person, tell yourself, get rid of that. I want new. I need a new spirit. I need to let go of old, and then let go of negativity and hold on to my positivity. That's what I do for sure. I try to turn any negative into a positive in my life. Rather, if it's meant for bad, I'm going to make it good, regardless. Because you don't want to live a life with misery and negativity. Negativity can really bring down your spirit. It's just more healthier to think positive, believe positive, and then you'll just see that positivity will surround you. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts or constantly around negative situations or a negative person, then that's going to weigh heavy on your spirit. So you want to free your spirit today and your soul. And you will feel so much lighter just dealing with those things that are having a negative effect in your life. Like the attitude of gratitude, you're going to reflect on those positives. Okay, this happened, but I'm still alive. But I'm able to do this. But I can still do this. But what else is going good in your life? And we're not focusing on that negativity. Negativity will drain your soul. I'm a witness, please believe me. Negativity will drain your soul. So you are in control of your choices. You are in control of your life. So reflect on that. Know that you can lighten that weight on your soul and on your spirit, your mind, and your body. Right? We want to get that body into balance. I say harmony, but into balance. Because harmony of those things in your body, those feelings, your physical body, your mind, will lead you to living a healthy wellness life. While you're thinking of those negatives, or if it's happening to you periodically, if negativity is around you, what could you do to remove yourself from that situation or to deal with that negativity? What I would do is focus on those positives for sure. I always say that, but definitely stay calm. Stay calm. Someone is, I don't know, arguing with you or trying to get you upset, stay calm. And what I do is I pray all day, every day. So if I feel negativity around me, I just start praying to my God. If you don't pray, I would start now. If you don't believe, I do apologize. But that's my go-to. If you're not a spiritual person and you don't pray, then you're going to have to look within and try your hardest to not react to negativity behaviors. Okay? Trust me. I know. So, this is what happened to me, and this is why I can testify today that staying positive, cleansing your heart and your mind will relieve that weight and that heaviness on your heart, your mind, and your body, and your soul. Right? Your soul is what you share with others. So if your soul is hurt, if your soul is damaged, if you're a negative person, that's going to reflect on anyone who comes in contact with you. My experience with negativity, I stand firm and continue with my purpose in life. No one can stop that, right? Misery loves company. That's what we hear. So just keep that in mind. If someone's being real nasty to you, there's a reason, right? They're miserable and they want you to be miserable too. Without down talking anyone, Focus on you. You have control of your actions and your choice. So rather than being pulled down by negativity, focus on those highlights in your life. How do you do that? Well, I have a life experience to share with you. So, I've been let go of 2 jobs, and both resulting in not being able to please my supervisor. Well, up till recent, I was terminated for gross insubordination. Mind you, I make sure I follow the policies and procedures on purpose. I make sure I cross my T's and dot my I's on purpose. So, I know that I'm doing a great job, so I did not let it affect me. Even though I had control of my mind, I try to turn that negative into a positive. Oh, they just got rid of me because they want to take my place. Yeah, but you still got to just work on through it, because you could stress about a situation and not even be aware that you're stressing about it. So in order to keep your mind calm and be able to carry on each day with a smile and staying positive, you got to let it go. One person does something wrong to you or mean to you, they don't deserve the energy of evilness or being angry at that person. You may feel like, oh, they deserve it, I'm going to get them raw. No. You care about you and your well-being and your balance, right? So protect your spirit from negativity. Protect your soul, your mind, all of that from negativity. So instead, I just understood that was very unprofessional and unethical. And I had to let it go. Now, what it did to me was it affected my livelihood of paying for your basic needs. I mean, that's what we work for, right? Sure, you can love your job all day long, which I did, but it's not about loving your job. It's about making sure that you're able to take care of your basic needs. So this threatened my basic needs. My living quarters, my car note, insurance, car insurance, storage units, having a son in college, like none of that will help me get what I need, right? So I did not give a negative response. It is what it is, but I know in my heart and in my soul that they lied on me. And all I say is shame, shame, shame on you. You get nowhere when you try to bring someone else down through lies. Truth, honesty, love, and respect are the 4 words in life that are important. Without those 4 words, you are nothing. You gotta be honest. Be truthful, right? Love others, even if they don't love you back. They don't love me, but I love them because they're God's child. And I forgive them, for they not know what they do. That's what helps me get through. I don't have to tell them that, but I'm telling myself that to keep myself in check. You cannot let every action ruin your life. Because if I would have reacted by screaming and hollering and throwing stuff like, I'm upset, you lied on me. No. Stay calm. Then you can make the right decision from that point on. Give yourself a couple of days, couple of hours, whatever it takes for you to calm down, and then make decisions from that point. Just stay true to yourself. I know I'm a great person, so I will not let anyone talk down about me or lie on me, right? And get away with it on me. Being a positive person and a motivator, it definitely just kicks in right away. Like, wait a minute, you're setting me up for failure. Trick, no good. So what did I do? Instead of all that screaming and hollering, I walked out. Have a nice day. I have faith. I have faith, and thank goodness that I have faith. That could have ruined my everything. Sitting at that table, getting that paper slid over to me saying, we are terminating you for gross insubordination? Are you kidding me? So instead, I gave the opposite reaction that they were expecting, because I didn't want to ruin my credibility. I didn't want anyone to be able to say, well, Lucy acted like this, and she acted like this, and she's ugly. No, because every one of us can be ugly at any given moment. But that's when we have our self-control, and we love ourselves better than, scooping down to that level. Sure, we can go back and forth and argue and prove your point. No, there's a time and place for that. We're calm. You have a healthier sense of being. You have a healthier mindset. Your body doesn't feel heavy. You know what I mean? So I'm able to walk around right now as we speak with a light heart, right? My conscience is clear. I did nothing wrong. So keep that in mind. I wanted to share that with you today because I'm here to tell you that turning those negatives into positives, you'll live a better, healthier, enjoyable life. Yes, it may get to you now and then, but always go back to reflecting to those positives in your life. That is what is going to keep you going, right? That is your energy. That is your motivation to keep going. And you have that choice. I'm not going to sit and cry and womp about it because I have life inside of me still. And I have goals and aspirations and destiny. It's like right there. I can just see it in front of I can just see it. So instead of using that negative energy, what I'm doing is I'm going to turn that negative into a positive. What can I do right now? What is within my control right now? Once you realize what that is, it's your job to handle it, right? You know better, you'll do better. Not because someone told you to. It's because you had enough courage and confidence to stand up for yourself because you matter. Finding that balance in your mind, body, soul, and spirit is key to live a life of wellness. You'll have a less chance of being diagnosed, right, with diabetes, high blood pressure. We can't control diabetes type 1, and I just want to make sure I brought that up. That's something that we're born with. But you are still in charge of what you feed your body with. Are you going to make sure that you're eating those healthy foods and staying away from that sugary and bad foods, processed foods? We've got to have our carbs, protein, veggies, water, dairy. Make better choices for yourself so that you can live that healthy life. You are in control of your lifestyle and your reaction, right? And the company that you keep. If you constantly have someone in your ear that's negative, eventually it's going to weigh down on you. You're either going to turn negative as well, or you're just going to be irritated and snappy or moody. So pay attention to those things that are within your control, just so you can live that flawsome life.